Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're diving deep into the icy, mysterious waters of the Antarctic, a place synonymous with extreme cold, scientific research, and perhaps something far stranger. For decades, whispers have circulated from the most remote corners of the world, tales of an enormous, pale, humanoid creature lurking beneath the ice, a being so elusive and unsettling it challenges everything we thought we knew about life on Earth. We're talking, of course, about the Ningen. Imagine for a moment, you're on a research vessel, thousands of miles from civilization, surrounded by a desolate landscape of ice and ocean. Suddenly, a massive, white form emerges from the frigid depths. Not a whale, not a seal, but something resembling a human, yet impossibly large, with limbs and fingers. This isn't the plot of a sci-fi horror film. For some, it's a chilling reality. The Ningen, a name that literally translates to human in Japanese, has captured the imaginations of cryptozoologists and conspiracy theorists alike. Were these Antarctic humans, as some call them, actually real? Was there a top-secret government cover-up to conceal their existence? Or is it all just a trick of the light, a shared delusion fueled by isolation and the human tendency to see patterns where there are none? Today, we're going to explore every facet of the Ningen legend, from its origins in shadowy online forums to the terrifying eyewitness accounts, the proposed scientific explanations, and ultimately, try to determine if this creature is a marvel of evolution or simply a chilling myth. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about the hidden depths of our planet. The legend of the Ningen is relatively modern, a creature born not of ancient folklore, but of the internet age and the testimonies of those who venture into the planet's most extreme environments. Earliest credible accounts, or at least the ones that gained traction, seem to stem from the early 2000s. It was around 2002 to 2007 that images and stories began to circulate online, primarily on Japanese forums and blogs, with many attributing the sightings to crew members of Japanese government whaling research vessels and military personnel operating in the Antarctic. These accounts described encounters with colossal, pale, humanoid figures in the frigid waters. One of the most widely cited origins points to an anonymous post on a Japanese online forum where a user claimed to be part of a whaling research crew. The user reportedly shared an experience of encountering a massive, white, skin-covered creature that was initially mistaken for a submarine due to its sheer size. As the vessel drew closer, the crew was allegedly horrified to realize it was an organic being, with a distinct humanoid shape, prominent limbs, and even what appeared to be hands with 5 fingers. The creature was described as being anywhere from 20 to 30 meters, 65 to 100 feet in length. Another popular tale speaks of a Japanese government official who supposedly worked on a deep-sea research project in the Antarctic. This individual claimed that, during an expedition, their submersible encountered a gigantic, pale, bipedal creature that was unmistakably not any known marine animal. According to the story, the government then allegedly classified these findings, seizing all photos and video evidence, fearing public panic or the implications of such a discovery. These early, often anonymous, accounts formed the bedrock of the Ningen myth, quickly spreading across the internet and sparking intense debate. While specific dates and names are scarce, the recurring theme of Japanese researchers and government involvement remains central to its origin story. When we move from intriguing anecdotes to the realm of hard science, the Ningen phenomenon presents a formidable challenge. The sheer scale and described characteristics of the creature, a gigantic, bipedal, humanoid being, put it well outside the scope of known biology. The Antarctic Ocean, while vast and largely unexplored, is not a blank slate. Its ecosystems are well studied, with a clear understanding of the dominant megafauna, whales, seals, and penguins. A creature of the Ningen's reported size would require an enormous food source to sustain itself in an environment that, while rich in krill, might struggle to support such a massive apex predator in numbers large enough to constitute a species. However, science does offer some intriguing possibilities for misidentification or the existence of undiscovered species. The deep ocean remains Earth's last frontier, with vast areas still unexplored. The existence of colossal squid and other deep-sea giants, only recently discovered or observed, demonstrates that the ocean can indeed harbor enormous, unknown life forms. Could the Ningen be a highly evolved, unknown species of cetacean, perhaps a previously unknown type of albino whale or even a massive pinniped, that has adapted to a bipedal stance in certain situations, or whose body shape is misinterpreted from a distance? Some theories suggest deep-sea gigantism, a phenomenon where creatures in the deep ocean grow to much larger sizes than their shallow-water relatives, might play a role. If a previously unknown, large albino deep-sea creature exists, its appearance could, under certain conditions, be mistaken for something humanoid, especially when viewed through the distortions of water, low light, and the human brain's tendency to find familiar patterns. Humanoid aspect could also be a result of pareidolia, where the mind perceives familiar shapes in ambiguous visual stimuli. For example, the unique body plan of some deep-sea sharks or even an unusually large, pale squid could, at a distance, create the illusion of limbs and a head. The lack of any verifiable scientific evidence beyond anecdotal reports and blurry images strongly suggests that while the Ningen remains a captivating mystery, a true scientific explanation for its existence is yet to emerge. Despite the lack of concrete scientific proof, reports and alleged evidence of the Ningen continue to surface, largely through online communities and cryptozoology channels. These modern sightings often mirror the original account.